Hey there, welcome back to News at 5. I'm meteorologist Julia Kwedi. Still got that sunshine out there for us this afternoon, partially contributing to those warmer temperatures that we're experiencing. While I say it's warmer, that's a technicality because I know it still feels very much chilly throughout the coastal bend for most of us this afternoon, but temperatures are going to gradually increase as you go throughout the remainder of your work week, heading towards this weekend, eventually approaching the low 70s for our afternoon high temperatures. But before we get there, let's go and take a look at our CCC sky cam, I should say, over at Snoopy's, where you can see we have a little bit more accumulation of some cloud cover happening for us, but still plenty of those blue skies and sunshine throughout the remainder of our afternoon. Temperatures again are on the rise for us now, going to slowly begin to decrease as we get closer to our evening hours. But right now we do see here in Corpus Christi, we're currently sitting at 53 degrees, 54 over in Robstown, 56 over in Kingsville, 54 right now over in Mathis, and 50 degrees on the dot over in Beeville. So that warm up is gradually happening for us in the coastal bend. It just doesn't quite feel like it yet because we still are dealing with some chilly conditions here in the area. And part of the reason for that, we are seeing a slow return to our winds coming in from a southeasterly flow. So that means all that moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico is pushing its way to the coastal bend, contributing to those warmer temperatures that we're experiencing at this moment. It won't be set to last, though. We will be expecting our wind directions to return back to a northerly flow ahead for us tomorrow. But in terms of our wind speeds, those have been a bit breezy at times for us, but we will expect a decrease in those wind speeds over the next few hours heading towards this evening. Now, while that feels nice and comfortable, it's not going to be a positive factor for us heading for tonight because of radiational cooling. So all that heat that we accumulate during the afternoon hours is all going to start to release to the upper levels of the atmosphere, because while things are mild right now at the moment, because of those mostly clear skies we'll be experiencing for tonight, along with those light winds, that's going to allow for that heat that we accumulate this afternoon to go up to the upper levels of the atmosphere, leaving us here at the surface to be very cool and chilly. So that's why throughout some areas in the coastal bend this evening, we'll be seeing our nighttime low temperatures dropping near or below freezing for us once again tonight. So we'll be seeing those lower freezing temperatures more towards our northern and inland neighborhoods tonight. So areas like Refugio, Beeville, over in George West, you guys will see your temperatures dropping below freezing. Here in Corpus Christi, just have a low temperature of 37 degrees tonight, 34 over in Robstown. But in those areas that will be having their temperatures dropping to or below freezing, that's expected to last at least 2 hours or more tonight. That's why we're going to have those freeze warnings returning back into place for us beginning at midnight, continuing until 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow on your Thursday. So again, it affects all these areas that you see in the shade of purple here, all those counties and neighborhoods that will be seeing their temperatures at some point overnight dropping either on the dot, 32 degrees, or below that for an extended period of time. Of course, that's the reason why we had that freeze warning getting issued for that time frame. But looking ahead towards tomorrow, we're expecting some more passing clouds in the forecast. We'll still see some sunshine, but we will kind of struggle with those afternoon temperatures, really not improving too much from what we saw today because of the extra cloud cover. But we'll still see our afternoon high temperatures getting closer to the mid to upper 50s. We'll be expecting some breezier conditions ahead for the forecast as well tomorrow. We'll see our winds again return a little bit closer to a northerly fashion and pick up by a few miles an hour. Looking ahead towards the afternoon hours, we'll see our winds clocking a little bit closer to around 15 miles an hour, specifically for our northern neighborhoods looking ahead towards tomorrow afternoon. So those faster wind speeds will also contribute to a little bit more cooler conditions of how it's going to feel to us looking ahead towards tomorrow afternoon. But again, afternoon high temperatures across the coastal bend will mostly get into the low to mid 50s. Maybe some areas will see their temperatures get a little bit closer to the upper 50s throughout periods of the afternoon. But looking ahead over the next few days, we'll see a little bit more moisture begin to return back to the coastal bend as our winds become more consistent coming in from the southeast, especially as we look ahead towards your Saturday and Sunday. And that's also going to be lining up when we expect more rain chances coming back to the coastal bend with our next rainmaker, really going to be a next cold front that's going to pass through ahead for us beginning on your Sunday, continuing throughout your Monday. But before that, we'll warm up towards the weekend, temperatures back up into the 70s.